Hey y'all, hey darlings. Fit check, fit check, fit check, fit check, fit check. Now I don't typically wear pants, but you know what I'm saying? She could. She a baddie. Now I usually don't wear all white either, but this crop top was too cute. Period. So this will be my first episode of Black History Month. Y'all just gonna have to look at my fat rolls today. Hope y'all appreciate them. Anyways, this is my daughter's necklace. Probably from Temu or something. My earrings. Of course, beads for baddies. Anyways, we're outside of my favorite place. Y'all can't tell it now, but in just a few short weeks, there'll be blooming flowers all around. And a pond. And everything else that makes me love this spot. The fireplace is already here. Built with love by the whole Benders gang. And I love it. It's my favorite place. So, today, I thought we would talk about hair and its value and significance in Black society and culture from all the way back to today. Now, I don't know how well you know, so let's just take a dive together, guys. All right, darlings, let's chat. So, did you know that it's considered a form of nonverbal communication? Hair? Yeah. I'm non-verbally telling you a lot about me by my hair. It's mine. It's big. You know what I'm saying? So, hair, for me, I have a real connection to because it was part of me finding my identity. And we'll dive into that. But first, let's just go through some of this stuff. I wonder, did you guys know it? Do you find it interesting? Drop a comment, subscribe, share the link. Let's chat. Let's chat. Let's chat. Okay. So, in ancient times, it was a form of sacred communication in African cultures and societies. It could tell you how rich you were, whether you were married or not, if you had a son off to war, a husband off to war, your religion, what village you came from, your position and stature in the village. Like, hair was the easiest, most commonly used form of telling people a whole lot about you before you ever even spoke your first word. Was your hair and the way you chose to let your hair represent you. From the styles to the colors and the ornaments added to your hair, it was all used to tell you something. And I think that's so amazing because even today, whether you choose to straighten your hair, wear weaves, wear wigs, wear, you know what I'm saying, sew-ins, go natural, cornrows, dreadlocks, passion locks, twists, I don't care what you want to call it. It doesn't matter, but the choice of your hair, it very much is a Black thing. It very much shows that no matter what, variety is the number one thing in Black hair. Variety of colors, styles, shapes, and we set the trends, you know. So I love that. I love that it was the way of the world, of our people back then. And I love that it's still the way and form of expression and rebellion and everything else today. I'm sure most of y'all know this. During the slave times, hair braids held the maps to freedom. The cornrows, the styles, they held the routes to the freedom land. Because you couldn't tote a map. That's way too dangerous. But you could have braids and it show you. That's such a neat, interesting, going around the fact that a lot of Black people couldn't read, but they knew how to communicate with each other through our hair, through our roots, to find freedom. That's so inspiring. That's so beautiful. It's part of the Black conditioning character that we take a negative and we turn to a positive. You can't tote a map, but we can still show you the way with our hair, with the braids in our hair. Okay, in Louisiana, in 1786, they passed Tignon laws, which forced all the Creole women, which I don't know if you know, but in Louisiana at that time, there were a lot of Creoles because you had the Spanish and the French and the Europeans mixing with Blacks, mixing with slaves, some free, some not. and making all these half-breed children, and they were called Creoles. But when other white people would visit, they weren't sure were these people white or black. So to be able to identify them as black and part of the slave culture, they passed the Tignon laws to force them to wear headscarves and coverings over their head so they could easily be identified as the slave or a slave class, so colored, black. But you know, black people, we set the trends, we set the trends, we set the trends, we are the vibe. So they decided to wear the most beautiful, ornate, over-the-top head scarves and headpieces with all the colors, all the jewels, all the ribbons, all the intricate detail, fancy luxury fabrics and materials. You know why? Because, yeah, we might have to wear a scarf to show you that we black, but it ain't got to be an ugly one. It's going to be fucking fabulous. It's going to be so great that it's going to make the white people want to wear them damn self. And people still, to this day, our people wear headscarves. And boy, don't you notice a lot of them try to do it too. We ain't gonna talk about it, but okay. In 1867, the first millionaire, y'all know Madam C.J. Walker. She made black hair products. First self-made woman millionaire in America. A black woman. For hair products. Because black people, we love our crown. It ties us to our roots, to our ancestors, to the motherland where we come from. It comes from our hair, from our roots. Nappy and kinky and curly and coily and wavy. Everything but straight and silky like Europeans. And that's what makes it beautiful. It protects us from the sun. Look at my hair. Protects me like I've got on a pair of sunglasses from the sunlight beaming me in the eyes. Protects from dirt. And all the environmental hazards. Your hair, it protects you. It connects you to the world around you. Your antennas. I love it. I love black hair in all its forms. Even if you like to wear wigs and weaves. I don't care. If it is what makes you feel good, if it's what makes you happy, then that's what I like. Because your hair, your crown, it's yours. You can shave it all off. You can have the longest dreadlocks to the ground where people got a totem behind you. I don't care. I just love that you love your hair, that you take pride in it, that you don't try to change it to force anybody else's perspective or point of view. You are beautiful as is. Your black is beautiful. Your hair is beautiful. Your naps, your kinks, your curls, your coils, your waves are beautiful. And I think that's why Madam C.J. Walker became a millionaire, because she aimed her products at black people who had all kind of hairs, from the ones that were perming their hair to try to look more European, to the ones that kept it natural. She had hair products for everybody, every variety under the sun that makes up black hair. And I fucking love that. And she was rewarded by being a millionaire. The first in America. First self-made woman. I love that shit. In the 1930s, Rastafarian theology became a thing based on the teachings of Marcus Garvey, where you never ever cut your hair. You never cut it. You never change it. You let it grow in its natural form, free forms, dreadlocks, whatever. You can have braids, I don't care, out the wazoo, but you never cut it. You use your source of power, your hair, your roots. If you believe in the Bible, Samson lost his power when he lost his hair. Delilah cut his hair off, and he lost his power, his strength, his rootage. So the Rastafarian belief took up in 1930, and you know, I've read a lot into it. I've looked into it. They have a lot of profound beliefs that seem to center me and connect me to where I come from, to my people, my ancestors, and I really like that. I really like that it's a religion based on being absolutely proud to be black in your natural state, light skin, brown skin, dark skin. It doesn't fucking matter. As long as you are colored, and it taps you into your divine energy and your power. And I love that. In the 1950s, the afro, okay, became a sign of rebellion, part of the black liberation movement. It was a way of people telling you, I am fighting the power. A lot of the members of the Black Panther Party had afros, so it became a signified strong symbol that I wear my hair in an afro, because I will not submit. I will not give in. I will not be forced to take these colonized names and values. I will stand for black. and black values. And I like that, because I do think that there should be unity among all the races and all the cultures. But I don't think you can have that until there is a signified unity amongst your culture and race first. Y'all have to all have a similar objective and goal. Y'all have to all be on the same page and be proud of who you are. And then you can integrate with other people and learn how to make the whole society as a whole better for everybody. So I love something that signifies that, hey, black first. Black first. You know what I'm saying? I really like that. And I think it's so powerful. And I think it's why the natural hair movement has made such a big reoccurrence. Because it is powerful. It does make you feel strong. It does make you feel proud to be who you are and have your hair grow naturally as it grows, wild, thick, kinky. That is beautiful. It is supposed to be untamed and unhinged, untethered by someone else's opinion. It's supposed to be exactly how it is. And yes, you could style it all the ways and braid it and twist it and make it, but it's still your hair. It's still beautifully, perfectly yours, as it is in its own natural state. And that's such a beautiful thing. And that's why I said, like, you know, for me, this topic is so powerful to me, because I did grow up in a white household and they didn't know how to do my hair. For years, my hair was a motherfucking mess. And then it was permed all the time. And I tried so hard in the bathroom with my sisters to make my hair style and do how their hair, but it never did. It never would. And it was so frustrating to me that why my hair just won't look pretty like theirs. Why it won't just do like theirs. And I didn't grow up in a household where they reinforced that my hair was beautiful and perfect as is. So I felt like I was abnormal. I felt like something was wrong with me. But as I spoke on before, when I found my way to black culture, black music, black fashion, black food, black families, I found a strength and a power in my hair, and not being ashamed of my hair, and not perming my hair, and being okay with my hair just as is, getting it braided and twisted and wearing a fro. But then when I would step into certain areas, business areas, it was always a comment about my hair, and not a positive one. A comment about, you know, was I gonna style it, or, you know, your hair would be so long and pretty if you straightened it. And so I would give in to those pressures. I would give in to that because I didn't want my hair to be a hindrance to me and my success in life. But then I had daughters, and my daughter's hair was beautiful as is. And I can't braid to the scalp. I can't, y'all. I can't. I wasn't taught it. I have tried. I braid knots. It's fine. But ponytails, twists, plaits, that ain't braided to the scalp, baby. I got you all day. I'm the ponytail queen. I'm the plait queen. I can give you all the ponytails, all the colorful rubber bands and bows and beads. And so that's how I always did my daughter's hair. Both of them. Lots of bows, lots of beads, lots of colorful rubber bands, lots of twists, lots of plaits, lots of ponytails. And they loved their hair. Until my oldest daughter one day came home and said she just didn't understand why her hair wasn't long and pretty like her friends. And at that point, I had been perming her hair too. And I said, your hair is beautiful. And she said, well, if it's beautiful, then why do we try so hard to straighten it? We have to get it straightened every 3 months, 6 months. Why? She said, it burns my head, it stinks. And as soon as you sweat or wet it, it goes right back. And it occurred to me that I couldn't just keep saying certain things. I had to reflect it. I had to reflect it in my daily life so that my daughters would absorb that they are beautiful as is. So guess what I did? I stopped perming my hair. I stopped doing any of that. Now, I did color it, but I stopped perming it. I started wearing it all natural styles all the time. Braided, wild, afro, every fucking thing you could think of, as long as it wasn't pressed and permed. Well, relaxed, excuse me. And I noticed that she became comfortable with her hair. My youngest daughter became comfortable with her hair. And when people would make comments about their hair, instead of shriveling up and feeling small because, oh, someone said something unfavorable about their hair, they were quick to defend themselves and to be proud. And so that was a decade ago, and I haven't gone back. But I did notice when I started dating, guys would always say, oh, I love a natural woman. I love it. But then they would ask me, when was I going to do my hair? When was I going to style my hair? When was it going to be different? And I'm like, oh, you don't like my curly fro? You don't like this? You don't like that? Oh, you're tired of the braids? Or like, oh. And so I realized they didn't really necessarily like natural. They like it sometime, but then again, they want you to also try to look European, slick your hair down and do this and that. My hair is kinky, it's corally, it's I can mash it down, it's gonna go back. That's how it wants to be, that's how I like it. So that was one of the deciding factors for me when I knew I truly loved Aaron, was that he loved my hair. And he didn't just say it, he meant it. Like when we would lay down at night to go to sleep together, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I know my hair's in your way. He was like, no. He'd push it down and he'd lay on top of it. He would snatch my bonnet off. I'm like, oh, my hair look a mess. He's like, no, it doesn't. He still does it. He tells me, go get your hair done only if you want to get it done. I like your hair as it is. Tells all of our daughters, all three of them, that their hair is beautiful as is, and they have 3 totally different textures. And it's so empowering to have a man who loves you for your blackness and not challenge you on your blackness, because I am half white, and also not tell you that it's not suitable for a daily, everyday vibe, but to embrace it and to tell you that to show you that he's proud that you have a fro. When he took his dreads out, he rocked a fro. We was the fro gang. Everybody in the house had a fro. All the boys, everybody. Both sons had a fro. Papa had a fro. All the daughters had a fro. All 7 of us had a fro. It was my most like exciting time, because I'm like, oh, we're the fro gang. I love it. I fucks with it. La, 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 la. You know what I'm saying? He got his dreads back now, and my oldest son has dreads, and baby boy's got a low cut. And but I just loved the empowering, embracing of your hair and how it is, and the thickness, and because as a child I used to get my hair done with what I now know to be a dog, flea, and tick comb. They didn't know how to comb my hair, and they snapped so many plastic combs trying, and brushes. So then they bought a detangling comb, is what they told me. I later found out it was for getting fleas and ticks off of dogs. That shit used to pull my hair out. It was the most painful thing. And I was always like hated the process of getting my hair done. But like as I did my daughter's hair, and that like, or like my best friend would come over and do their hair, their aunt would come over and do their hair, like that moment, you know what I'm saying, sitting down and getting their hair done, and like the conversations and the joy and the beauty, like in hearing them, seeing them like embrace their hair, being proud of their hair, like watching their hair growth journey, like when Nana stopped, perming her hair, and and then watching it grow back all natural, and her like being proud and appreciating the growth, and her sister, watching what her big sister went through, and then saying she never wanted to perm her hair, and being proud of her curls and her coils, and you know what I'm saying, taking that kind of time all the time. So okay. So what, they want me to come get them? No, she ain't said nothing about that. Okay. But it was such a beautiful thing, and it has continued to be like a beautiful thing, and a thing that I think like makes me so proud on a regular basis, watching them be proud of their hair, watching them compliment other women on their fros or their curls or their coils, and being proud that they have their hair, and it's thick and it's curly and it's kinky and it's nappy, and it's perfectly black, and it's perfectly theirs, and they've styled it in so many ways. They get all the styles, all the different braids and weave colors and lock twists, and they've dyed their hair, and they can choose to, style it and be whoever they want to be, whatever day they want to be it. But they still have a love and a connection and a fondness to their fucking hair that makes me so proud. It makes me so proud to be black. It makes me so proud to be a black mother. It makes me so proud to be a black mother of daughters. It makes me so proud to be a black wife that has a husband that loves his hair, and to be a black mother of sons who love their hair and who can embrace it in all its styles and beauty and wonder, and not be ashamed, and to wear their crown tall. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to me that, like, hair has even still been a problem for people even today. Like 2019, they started the Crown Act to prevent discrimination against natural race-based hairstyles. You know, i.e. braids, locks, twists, fros. But the fact that we had to pass that law after we've had a black president is crazy to me. Because why are you being discriminated for how your hair grows naturally? For the styles that protect and keep your hair healthy and strong. You could potentially not get a job, an apartment, a scholarship, an internship because of your hair. Why is that still a thing? And it's shameful, because there is beauty in our hair. There is history in our hair. There is strength and power that connects us to who we are today, who we were 20 years ago, who we were 120 years ago, who we were 320. You know what I'm saying? It connects us to then and to now. It connects us before we ever knew of an America and the new land. It connects us. It connects us to our villages and our tribes from which we come. It connects us to our grandmothers and great grandmothers and aunties and cousins. And, you know, that's why the barbershops, you know what I'm saying, have such a pull for the black man to go sit and be with his people and enjoy the culture. That's why hair shops are the place women love to go and sit and talk and spill tea. That's why it provides so many jobs and economic benefits to communities, to entrepreneurs, because black hair is a beautiful thing. And the more it's embraced and understood and honestly uplifted and held on a pedestal, the better off we will be. And so I love to see it. I'm proud to see it. I'm proud to wear my fro. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud to show you my roots, because they trace all the way back to the motherland. My father is Nigerian, and I couldn't be more proud. I couldn't be more proud that my hair is nappy and kinky, and I have to moisturize it, and it's temperamental, and it does what it wants to do, but it expresses me. Big, bold, get in your way. You know what I'm saying? Outspoken. A variety. Unique. Perfect. My hair describes me before I ever open my mouth. And I love it. And I love that it makes some people uncomfortable. And I love that other people love it. And I hope that more people can find the strength and the power in their hair and the beauty in being connected to it. Even like I said, if you wear wigs and weaves and extensions, if you cut your hair, I don't care. But be proud of your hair. So if you do wear wigs and weaves or you cut your hair, be proud that it's still yours. It's your crown. It was your divine energy and power given to you to extend you, to accentuate you and your beauty and your talents and your thoughts and your vibes. Your hair is you. It's part of you. It represents you so beautifully and elegantly. Black hair is beautiful. It's bold. It's powerful. And I hope that more natural hair is here to stay. I love it. I don't mind the wigs and weaves. Switch it up. Be who you want to be. But I also love that when women, that they just switch it up. One day they're wearing a wig, next day they're wearing a weave, next day she's wearing her natural hair. Like, yes, bitch, all of that. All of that's what make you black. All of that's what make you who you are. You could be whoever you want to be today. All your hair and all your varieties kills them. 10 different looks and all of them kill, period, Cardi. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I love that. I love that so much. It's such a powerful thing. I hope that it's embraced more in our schools, in our daily society. Black people, we set the trends. Oh yeah, they might not want to give credit where credit's due, and that they've been started this style long before us, but we know we did it first, and y'all just didn't pay attention until your favorite influencer, probably Caucasian, did it and told you it was cool. But black people been doing it. especially with our hair, with our music, with our fashion. We've been doing it. We set the trends, and it starts with our crown. And it's such a beautiful thing. And I'm so proud to be black, so proud to keep saying I'm black and I'm proud. I'm going to always stand on black things. I love black excellence, black love, black entrepreneurship, black talent, black skills, black diversity, black empowerment. And you know what? Much as y'all might not want to hear this, I love the black struggle, because every time they try to kick our legs out from underneath us, two more grow and black people rise to the top yet again. Every time. It has not failed throughout history. You might subjugate us and force us for a while, but we overcome. What's up, Negro spiritual? We shall overcome. You know what I'm saying. Y'all like that? I could have been American Idol. I chose to be regular. I chose to be Mrs. Benders. So I just love it, and I hope to see more of it. I hope that all 5 of my beautiful black and brown of every shade children choose to support black businesses and to talk black stuff till it makes people sick of hearing it, because I'm never sick of it. I love it. Talk about all the black stuff that they try to change in history. Talk about all the black people, the unsung heroes that don't get their names mentioned. Talk about the black community you live in, the people who uplift and support it and grow it. Talk about that. Keep talking black stuff. Keep making them sick of you, because you know what? There is an opportunity to open the door to where all cultures, races, and religions live together in harmony and in a community where we all care about seeing each other win. But it has to start with you loving you and your own people first. So I'm here to push black. I love black. I hope you love it. I hope you love my little brown self too. It's Black History Month. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Run the numbers up. Share the link. Like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to get subscribers up. I appreciate y'all. New episodes coming soon. Hopefully an interview. You know what I'm saying? And all the episodes this month obviously are going to be black. We're going to talk everything black. Blackity black, 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 black. I love black. Bet on black. Choose black. I'm not saying you can't choose nothing else. It's your choice. It's your life. Do what makes you feel good. For me, I like black. I like to wear black clothes. I like black men. I like black music. I like black food. I like black. I like other shit too, but I just don't like it as much as I like black. I think you have to have a love, a profound love, a significant, strong love for your own people and your own roots before you're able to absorb anything else and be of any help to anyone else. Because if you don't, you get lost. You lose your identity. I know that to be true for myself. Only being able to absorb white culture, I was lost. I felt out of place. But by the time I was able to absorb black culture and black things, I felt home. I felt connected. I felt a part of something greater than myself. Now I'm able to appreciate and enjoy the other cultures and religions of things around me. But as a kid, I wish I would have had an equal opportunity to absorb both, because I lost myself along the way. I felt bad about my skin color, about my hair, that I didn't match my sisters, that I wasn't ever going to, and I wasn't ever going to be good enough. And that's not true. I was good enough from the beginning. Me and my brown, my Nigerian father and my Caucasian mother made me a mixed baby, still black. And I wish I could have found that strength and that energy and that peace and solace in being black and being okay with being black and being proud to be black. Because I think it would have made a difference in how long it took me to get through my identity crisis and know who I was and where I was. So that's what I hope for all of our generations, the old, the young, the new. It's okay to embrace you. And if you are black, if you are brown, embrace it. It's fine. You don't have to meet anyone else's standards. You are wonderful as is. And then once you have a true, profound love for you and your roots and your ancestors and your community, then absorb other people's shit and help them and build a bridge. I'm with all of that. But absorb the black shit first. Absorb the shit that is your roots first. Because there's nothing wrong with it. White people absorb their culture, German, British, Irish, French, Spanish, Portuguese, they absorbed their white culture, and they're proud of it. And nobody shuns them for that. Latinos, I don't care where you're from. Cuba, Mexico, South America, Brazil, wherever you're from, they absorb it. They're proud of it. I notice black people from the islands are proud of their culture. It's the black people in America. They disconnected us from our culture, and we act like we're ashamed to say we are proud of it. I'm not. So join me. Raise a glass. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Hey. Bye, dog. Love y'all.